Just rocking already.
Fat Guy Sports Time. We're going live. No, we're not live. We're going via Zoom.
We are live right now in our physical.
We are live. Yes, we are live. But we are via Zoom. I'm Steve, Stell. We got D down at the bottom, Nick up top. How are you, boys? How's everything?
Doing good. Doing good. What's going on, D?
Good, doing well, hanging in.
D, you're looking slimmer from here.
It's the angle. I've been testing these angles for months, for hours.
Yeah, nice, nice. Good. As you can see,
look how rich you are with your exposed brick. You're so rich.
Yeah, that's an actual real brick, not the brick that we try to put on our green screen for the videos that we never put out.
I'll rip this fucking green screen down. I hate this fucking green screen so much.
Real brick, guys. This is real brick. And I got a fucking clock that shows no time.
That's such a bougie clock, bro. Oh my God.
It was $13, bro. It was $13.
That looks like it should be in Slick's house.
Yeah, big money Slick.
Yeah, exactly.
Before we get going on sports and stuff, right, because it's the Fat Guy Sports Time show, we have a bone to pick and we have an apology to our 4 listeners that listen to this. And please, go ahead.
I had it on my mind that I wanted to apologize for the shitty fucking episode that was put out last week, which we shouldn't have put out, but I wanted to put it out. Maybe somebody would listen to it, but nobody really listened to it.
No.
It was not my fault because that fat fuck sits in that
Fuck
seat
you, motherfucker. It wasn't your fault.
And then I get there and it's still a fucking mess. I just, whatever.
You're crazy. Stell fucking destroyed the show last week, and now he's trying to pass blame off to somebody else. The fact is, when I do my daily taco show and everything else, I sit here and I control my audio. If you look at any and all of my fucking videos, they're all great sounding. I'm not saying they're great content-wise, but they're fine sounding.
They're great content-wise, too, for the record.
You sit here one time, and you're fucking pressing buttons like a fucking chimpanzee in a fucking aircraft carrier. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Shut
this
up.
Is color. Look at this color.
Shut the fuck
And you fucking
up.
blew it.
Okay.
And then your great idea was to use the audio from the scratch audio from the video cameras.
Well, I did fuck with it a little bit to try and delete the background noise.
Did a good job.
Which you did. Fuck off, okay? Fuck off. Fuck you. I hope we continue to do videos and podcasts like this. I don't see your fucking face.
We are starting 2021 on a really good note.
Happy New Year's, guys. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. Just want to let you know. So the Greeks, we do the vasilopita, the pie cutting.
The Billy pie.
We sacrifice a virgin.
Right. Every year. And in the pie, we put a coin. I did 3 of them this year. I won 2 of them. So
what a shocker. Stella got the fucking coin 2 out of 3 times. What a shocker.
That is a shocker, actually.
He wins the life lottery first, and now he wins the fucking coins in the fucking Tureki. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck off. Hoping for a successful season. Year.
Season.
Season. Yeah. Speaking of seasons, Knicks off to a great start of this season.
Yeah.
Okay.
They look good.
Moving closer to that 31. Lucky number 31.
Did you bet
33? Did I bet what?
The over 31.
No, it was over 21. Their season total.
So you hammered that.
No, I didn't touch it. I swear to God, I didn't touch it. I know I'm a fucking moron. I say things and I don't do, and when I do things, I fucking lose. So I figured, you know what? Let's not touch it. They did look good.
I get that logic.
They did look good yesterday. They had a nice comeback. Down, I think they were down 15 or 16 at a point.
They were down a bit in the third too.
They look good, man. They're playing defense. Thibodeau's doing a pretty solid job.
Yeah, Tibbs been pretty much like as advertised, but like in the sense of, they kind of tried their luck a lot with these coaches, these players' coaches who were like, soft and this and that. And Thibodeau is just, he's not that kind of guy. He's not going to hold their hands. He's not going to, he's going to expect things out of them. It doesn't care what the lineup looks like, what players are there, whatever the case is. He's going to expect them to perform. And if they don't, somebody else is going to come in the game, And Julius Randle's off to a really good start. He turns the ball over a lot, but whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, he's not a creator that like.
they did almost blow the game in good old
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that
fashion.
was at the last like 90
Hitting the
seconds.
back of the backboard.
Also, I had under 224. Yeah,
And
it was at
saved
like
you?
yeah, no, I thought that was going to cost me. It saved me, but because they were at like 218, and they were just throwing the ball out of bounds and like throwing it back to that almost cost me. Otherwise, it would have been fine because they weren't going to score that many points.
I did take Knicks first quarter, which I don't know how that hit. I had Knicks first half, and then I had Knicks for the game. So I went 2 for 3.
You had Knicks first quarter, Knicks first half, and the game.
And the game, I went 2 for 3.
Yeah, they lost. They were down to the half.
Yeah, they were down at the half.
Yeah,
I thought they were going to lose that game.
Yeah, you know, it sucked because they were off to a good start. We were talking yesterday. They were off to a good start, and then by halftime they kind of lost it. And when the second half started, it kind of started getting away from them. And like,
yeah.
As Knicks fans, we've seen that so many times.
You expect that.
Nice
You're watching, you're like, okay.
Yeah, a nice start, and then like by halftime they fell behind, but they're still close. So you're like, oh, you know, maybe they played better in the second half. And in the third quarter, they just get the doors blown off. And
right.
The fourth quarter is one of
fourth
those.
Quarter. Listen, they handled Trae Young pretty good, man. They
well.
fucking. I was very surprised.
They did.
Austin Rivers played well. Quickly played well. That kid's gonna be something special, man. That kid's gonna be something special.
Listen, he can shoot.
I know you don't know anything about this shit.
No clue.
It's fine.
It's all right.
That's why we're here.
It's a game. They didn't take the basketball. They shoot it.
They use an orange ball. It's an orange ball. But,
nice. I'm jacked up. I'm rock hard for hockey. That's coming up.
Hockey's coming up in a week and a half.
Yeah,
I know they started scrimmages and shit like that.
Practice. Yeah, they're starting training camp now, but January 13th is when it starts.
13,
that's
right?
nice. That's fun. Can't wait.
When do the Rangers start? The 14th?
I think so.
They play the
Islanders, I don't
know.
Right? I don't even know. That's what's the funny thing. I saw the Devils schedule. They're the 14th.
The Rangers play the Islanders on Thursday, January 14th.
Rock hard. I can't wait. Barzell's smoking out.
There are some, there are some breaking news. Alabama's wide receiver, Devontae Smith, won the Heisman.
Congratulations to him.
Congrats to him. And more breaking news, not sports related.
Kim K.
Kim Ye, bye-bye. That fucking guy's a maniac, right? We know.
Kim Kardashian and Kanye are headed for divorce. I'm so sad because I really thought that was going to last for them. They seem so perfect.
They did go for what? Almost 10 years, maybe? No,
it wasn't that long.
Kanye's crazy, bro. It's probably been like 6-7 years.
He's not.
He's wild. I mean, Kim Kardashian, the Kardashians are sports related. I mean, we could throw them in the sports.
They gobble a ton of fucking sports guys.
They've been very sports adjacent in their careers because they've had a lot of athletes.
They've handled a bunch of sticks. Yeah, they've handled a bunch of sticks.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's sports related. I'll give you
that. We had some pretty wild endings to football games with fucking. The Tennessee game was wild. The Eagles game was pretty wild, I guess.
Well, the Giants got fucked, right?
As Giants fans, listen, did we deserve to be in the playoffs? No, obviously we should have had a better record. But that being said, you play to win the game, like everybody else says. Doug Peterson, he's a piece of shit. All right.
Let me get.
I want you to.
So, I've kind of been discussing this with a lot of people on the internet so far, and my take basically is, pretty sure I said on the show. If it wasn't on this one, it was definitely on somewhere else. I had said it. I didn't want the Giants to win on Sunday. I want them to lose. I want them to secure the 7th pick.
High draft pick, right?
High draft pick. There's no point in them going to the playoffs to lose to the Bucks in the first round. It's pointless. At the same time, I also do understand that our team is not going to go out and purposely lose a game. So while I'm sitting at home watching the game, hoping they lose, I understand why every single player on that field is putting forth the best effort to win. So I'm not mad at my team for winning the game. However, they did win the game. I still kind of prefer that they don't win the division because it's pointless, and it would have cost us, from that point on, it would have cost us another 8 draft picks. So basically, you would have dropped on half the draft board for winning on Sunday and the Eagles winning and whatever. It wasn't worth it. What pissed me off, though, and it had nothing to do with the Giants, because this would have pissed me off no matter what team it cost, because it wasn't even a matter of costing a team the game. To me, if the Eagles play their players and they play them out, and they play Washington and Washington plays their players, Washington probably wins the game anyway. So Washington was a better team. They were a better team this year. They beat them. They beat them early in the year. Like, Washington was a better team. And if you ask me, none of the NFC East teams deserve to be in the playoffs. But if one of them did, it was Washington of all the teams. They had the best. Their defense is really, really good. Their offense is, whatever, up and down. They played a bunch of quarterbacks this year and stuff like that. But
did the Philly coach give any kind of like explanation as to why he yanked the quarterback?
Yeah, he said that he deserved a chance. That's what he said.
That's what I was going to get to now.
Chance to what? Wasn't he on this team for 4 years?
Right. So Hurd took over like what? I think 3 weeks ago, whatever. They beat New Orleans in that one game, and then with Dallas, he started off good. Whatever. The whole Sudfeld coming in being, I wanted to get him reps, is just total shit.
Yeah,
total shit. You know why?
I think everybody knows that.
Even if him playing was supposed to be the plan, then give him all the first team reps in practice.
Right.
Let him play the whole game. And start him and play him for 60 minutes. Whatever happens. Play him for 60 minutes and let him go out there and try and win the game.
Right.
They didn't do that. A lot of people have said, Jalen Hurts wasn't good in the game. I don't disagree. He wasn't good in the game.
2 touchdowns.
He was 7 of 20. He wasn't good in the game though. He completed 7 of 20 passes. But the Eagles put together some drives with Jalen Hurts. There's no person on the planet, including Nate Sudfeld's own mother, who thought Nate Sudfeld being in the game gave the Eagles a better chance to win from that point on. What?
Fucking retarded. Yeah, no, exactly.
There's no point. I don't want to hear anybody tell me that that's what was going to be given the best chance to win the game. So clearly, Doug Peterson turned around, told Jalen Hurts, get to the bench because we're not trying to win this game at all. And anybody who thinks otherwise is either a fucking liar or just has a different agenda that they want to argue. Something about, I don't like the Giants, so I'm glad they missed the playoffs. I don't even care about that. People have to cheer for the Giants. It's fine. I barely cheer for them as it is the motherfucking Giants.
Right.
That's not the point. But, like, you sitting there and saying things like, oh, well, he wanted to reevaluate. Evaluate what? Nate Sudfeld's been on the roster for 4 fucking years. He's never played.
Gangster.
There's a reason he don't play. Like, there's a reason.
Who's a gangster? Peterson?
No, Sudfeld, because he's getting paid. He's still in 4 years. He's like Willie. He's like
I looked it up. He was throwing like 36 passes, and I think like 10 of them came in the game.
He's literally Willie Beeman.
He wasn't even remotely competitive.
And not only that,
he had no business being on that field.
Not only that, they got the ball back with a minute left, and like it was just like not even a shot. Like
they
don't even bother trying. Not even a shot.
No interest in trying
the ball
pretend they were trying to win that game.
Yards.
No, I mean, for them? What like their benefit was just to get
their benefit was, I guess, twofold. If you want to argue, one would be they wouldn't drop to 9 from the 6th pick. And the other one would be, I don't know. I would probably argue that Philadelphia hates the Giants and the Cowboys more than they hate Washington. So they'd probably rather see Washington. Whatever.
Right.
Fan-wise, I'm sure Eagles fans went into that game cheering for the Eagles to lose. I don't even have a problem with that.
But to not even try with a minute left is crazy.
But that's not even what they did. They pulled.
I can't believe I wasted time and money, actually. Time and money on the Eagles.
The other part that I think is one of the most insane parts.
They covered.
Yeah, they covered the 6. It depends on where you bought the line, but 6.5 they covered.
No, it was 6.5.
I think it opened at 4.5 though.
Yeah,
I don't know where whatever. Either way, that doesn't matter. For this game alone, I don't care about betting. But the other thing that drives me crazy is the NFL purposely leaves Sunday Night Football Week 17 blank every year so that after Week 16, when the situations are settled, they can decide what is the best game to put on TV for football fans at home to watch. The NFL decided in Week 16, we're going to put the Washington-Philadelphia game because Washington's going to be fighting to get into the playoffs. They have to win their game no matter what. There's no such a scenario where they can clinch before the game and rest their guys. So we know Washington's going to play. And you figure Philly, playing a division rival, I guess, whatever, is going to have some pride and show up. And that's not what happened at all. So not only did they not show up, the NFL basically put arguably the worst game of the weekend on national television, so the entire country can watch this team literally roll over and just say, we're not going to try and win the game. I got no interest in winning this game. I'm going to put this scrub in who's probably not going to be in the NFL next year. And the other thing is they're talking about like giving him a chance. that guy basically sold his stock completely on him because he said, okay,
Bro.
look at him. He came in, he threw a fumble, he fumbled the ball in the first drive, he threw
Oh
it
my
in the
God.
second drive.
Oh my God.
Nobody
Right.
should ever give this guy a job again. That's gonna be the last game that guy ever plays.
Also, like
Yeah,
if you're giving him an opportunity to play, like let him start. Like let him, like you said, first.
Right.
Well, you not only you brought him in. Oh, and the other thing is the whole
How do you
from the get-go, like the guys that got benched in Philly this week, Miles Sanders played in week 16. Didn't suffer an injury as far as I'm concerned. I had my fantasy, like I follow him pretty intently. There was no point where he suffered an injury. Fletcher Cox, the Eagles' best defensive player, one of the best defensive tackles in the league, out with an injury. All these guys got hurt between week 16 and week 17.
Right.
Like all of a sudden they were injured. Like
Is Doug Peterson gone?
Oh,
Doug Peterson, he's gone.
I don't.
No, but
so,
he did.
I don't think so.
I think he did hurt the relationship between a lot of people on that team.
So I read an article today that said a lot of the Eagles players.
Yeah, no, I was
pissed.
saying.
Like
Yeah,
like Jason Kelsey is the Eagles center. He's been the Eagles center for like a decade. One of the best centers in football for a really long time.
Oh, not him. Ertz is out.
Ertz is another guy, but Kelsey's been there for a really long time. Like he's been there through different coaches. I'm pretty sure he played under Reed, and then he was under Chip Kelly. He's been there for a lot.
He's like the leader.
He's a leader.
You just don't do
ago,
right. You just don't do that.
Ago, he did a video. He did like an interview and basically said like, no, we don't come out here to lose games on purpose. We don't do that. Like we come out here, we get paid. We basically the JJ Watt speech. But,
JJ Watt, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Basically the same speech. Like we come out here to play and make an effort to win a game. It doesn't mean we're going to win every game, and that's fine. But like, no, we make an effort. We don't do that. We don't just lay down.
Right. These guys get paid fucking big money.
Speech, and then tell them to go outside and snap the ball to this scrub who you literally haven't snap the ball to ever.
Right.
So that we don't have to win this game. Like, Jalen Hurts was on the bench. He was pissed off.
Zach Ertz.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is he crying? Is it his contract year? Free agent or something?
He can be. So it's funny because football.
He's hurt.
But he's been hurt. Whatever. He's been banged up the last couple of years. He's kind of fallen off a little bit. Their backup tight end's actually been pretty good. Dallas Goedert.
So he's gonna get cut.
He's paid a lot of money. There's they didn't really look to extend him.
Right.
So now there's talk about him getting traded, getting cut, whatever the case is. It's the only team he's ever played for. He's been there for the better part of a decade. I don't know, 7 years.
He did work 2 years ago.
Yeah, he
had a good career.
He holds the Eagles record for receptions in the season.
Got to have a couple years.
Won a Super Bowl with them. Scored the game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl. Like, listen, he's had a big part of he's a big part of the Eagles' history. Like, so for him to go out with that kind of game too, he did a disservice to a lot of people. And like a lot of people said that he wouldn't have done that without the front office. I guess kind of knowing about it.
Like they kind of leaned on him to do it.
Maybe, or at the very least, like let him know that it wouldn't cost him his job. It seems like a big risk to take to do something like that without having the job security, which I agree with.
Yeah.
He's actually, Peterson's been weird. I mean, he won the Super Bowl, and honestly, he deserves a ton of credit for that Super Bowl because one, he won with a backup quarterback, which is not easy to do, especially when you watch that quarterback now and he's really not good anywhere else.
Big Dick
Nick.
Big Dick Nick.
But like,
I mean, bro, even before he was not good.
Too. No, he wasn't. He wasn't good. He was good in Philly on 2 different stints. He was good in Philly.
Wentz? You talking about Wentz?
No, Foles.
Big Dick.
Yeah, yeah, him.
Does he really have a piece?
Apparently, yeah.
Apparently.
That's. I haven't examined it myself yet.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm sure D could scrounge up a pic somewhere on the internet.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
And he's off.
And he's on. And he's on it. And he's on it.
But I just a lot of that stuff. But and like, I would have said the same things if the Giants lost to Dallas and Dallas was trying to get in the playoffs. And I don't like Dallas, and everybody knows I don't like Dallas. But yeah, that's I don't need the point wasn't even that they had to win the game. It wasn't. But the fact that you just made it so blatantly obvious that you
were
trying to win the game.
No shit.
Like you wanted to lose that game.
That play where they went for it on 4th down, I wasn't mad at that. I obviously they're not.
No, listen. Doug Peterson. One thing, he's very aggressive. He goes for plays like that. So I don't got a problem with you.
Can I share my screen?
Your character. What?
Yeah, I think so.
Can I show like what I'm looking at?
Yeah, go to share screen.
Oh boy,
where does it say that?
In Zoom.
Fucking science, kid. No, it's all right. Keep going. Don't worry. Oh, share screen. Hello.
Hello.
Host
It's
disabled,
live.
participant sharing. You're
Sure.
fucking selfish.
Of your own. Of your what? What happened?
You're a selfish fuck.
Oh, my bad. I'll take care of it. Whatever. Who gives a fuck?
So, Big Dick Nick.
Big Dick Nick. Yeah, you were gonna show us a picture, which
No, there isn't really a picture like how Teddy Bridgewater has a picture.
He's got a
Dr.
piece.
Dre suffered a brain aneurysm.
Who?
Really?
Dr. Dre. Yeah, he's in ICU.
Wow.
That woman's gonna be the death of him.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
ICU is bad.
Yeah.
It does stand for intensive care unit, so yes.
Damn, man, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I hope he's all right.
I wish you didn't really tell me that.
How old's Dr. Dre?
Probably in his 50s. Yeah.
Dr. Dre age.
55.
I say he's 50.
There you go. But yeah, that's
NFL.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyway, carry on.
Speaking of NFL, we got a nice playoff weekend.
Best bets. I know you guys didn't hear the last episode, but I'm 5-0-2 best bets.
No, yeah, are you?
I really am 5-0-2.
You did 7 of them?
Yeah, because I did 3 the first week.
Oh, okay.
How did I go?
I don't know. I only have my pick.
I had Atlanta last week, which you guys didn't hear that, which was definitely not a win. And I had the Saints, which they covered. We both had the Saints.
I think we both like the Saints. Yeah.
We both had the Saints.
I had the Saints.
I don't remember the other one.
The Jags.
Oh no! I took the Saints out because this fucking piece of shit wanted the fucking Saints.
Oh, so wait, did I have the Saints too?
No, we didn't. We shared something else. I forgot what it was. Whatever.
I'm just glad that I don't follow my own best bets.
My Jags pushed.
Did they?
This
No.
week, did they push?
Mm-hmm.
How did they push? They were like 16-point dogs.
I had them at 14 here.
And they lost by 14?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay.
If they were 16 at game time, then technically I went 2-0.
No, you didn't. Shut the fuck up.
Pussies.
Okay?
Pussy.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Wow. And that's fucking moving. All right. For this week.
So this week is kind of fun because it's the first ever NFL weekend with 6 playoff games.
Yep.
It's kind of cool. I was looking at the schedule. So I'll be honest. There's a window after the 1:00 game on Saturday, which I don't really care about, because if the Rams aren't going to get Goff back, not that Goff's great, but I don't know a lot of back quarterback. It's just going to be an ugly game. And then the night game, I'm
assuming you know all the spreads, right?
No, I make sure to not look at the spreads. So.
Oh wow. That's
well, I mean, if we're gonna do a show, I don't want to.
Yeah, you're right. No.
I'd rather get them wrong on the air than get them wrong. when I'm guessing them to myself,
betting them,
and then bet them wrong at the end of the game.
Right.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Sunday first game. Love this game. Colts in Buffalo.
Saturday.
I said Sunday.
The first game. Saturday.
My bad.
Yeah, that's okay.
Saturday at 1:00. What are you fucking jotting down there, bro? What are you jotting down?
My thoughts.
Your thoughts.
Minus 6.5.
What is it?
Buffalo minus 6.5.
I would go Buffalo minus 4.5.
6.5.
Wow.
That's higher.
That's what I wrote.
They opened up at 7.5.
Wow.
Buffalo's going to win by 170 points.
I like Buffalo.
I mean, since we only have 6 games, you want to do the over-unders quick?
Yeah.
I mean,
48
games.
40. Yeah, 40, 49. Also 49.
51.5.
All right. That sounds about right.
I mean,
but look, the one thing I will say that when the one issue that Buffalo has had this year, and it could rear its ugly head on Sunday.
Playing good teams.
Saturdays. Well, no, I mean, whatever. They've been competitive. I mean, they lost some good teams, but they've been. Buffalo has not been good against the run this year, and Indy can run the ball.
Fucking what's his name?
Jonathan
finished,
Taylor.
I think, top 3.
Jonathan Taylor's a really good running back.
You know who drafted what's his name? Mac, and Mac got hurt early on in the year? I did.
How who got lucky that Matt got hurt week 1 because he barely beat D?
Star, this is for you, you fuck.
Hi.
Next.
I hate her.
Oh, unless you got more. I love Josh Allen. Josh Allen's a stud. Buffalo's the team of destiny. Buffalo's going to win this game by 10 points.
Yo, I
would
agree
take
with
Buffalo.
you, James. I agree with you, James. And I think they're going to the Super Bowl along with the Saints. 5 dimes. 5. Next, we got the Rams in Seattle. Again, we don't know if Goff is playing. They said he should play.
I don't think he's gonna. It's gonna be hard. They got to be set in the line with him not playing. So, I'd say Rams defense is really good, and they've given Seattle a lot of problems to.
Yeah,
I'd say Seattle 4.5.
I'm gonna say Seattle minus 3.5.
Seattle minus 4. Over under
42.5.
45.
Yo, high five, Nick.
Yeah,
high five on the money.
42.5, 2.5 point, huh?
Yeah,
it's got to be because Seattle's offense could struggle against the Rams, and the Rams aren't so much either.
Seattle's offense has been looking fucking.
It's crazy. They started off like white hot out of the gate, and like the last 2 months, they just kind of like.
I mean, even Sunday against San Fran, they were like.
Yeah, they started slumping.
It was a 9-6 game.
Yeah, it's tough because the last 2 weeks they played against 2 division rivals who also have had pretty good defenses in the last few years. They know the well and stuff, but they've struggled a lot. Like I know before that they played Washington, who's also got a really good.
Metcalf's been pretty like.
He's kind of been a little more pedestrian. Yeah, he hasn't been as explosive as he was early on. Yeah. So.
Speaking of Washington, I don't know. Did I mention this? No, I didn't mention it last week on the podcast. I went on a binge of buying cards, and I did come across a Chase Young rookie card.
For those listening at home,
the
bidding starts.
Okay, I came across a Joe Burrow rookie card,
$40,000,
and a CD Lamb rookie card, which are notable rookies.
They are little rookies, yeah.
I mean, CD Lamb kind of.
I mean,
not as much after
top 20 picks.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love a Jefferson or a fucking and a Herbert.
The CD Lamb one should come with a little more value over the next couple of years.
Yeah, only because
Dak will be back at some point. Right. Gallup probably move on. He'll be more of a feature receiver.
So I was kind of happy about that. Obviously, not something I'm looking to sell right now. It's something to hold on because they're fucking rookies. You're not going to get value, and the piece of shit down at the bottom doesn't believe in all this stuff. It's fine. In fucking 20 years.
Babe Ruth, $10.
One card, right?
I mean, listen, if it's a real deal rare card and these guys end up becoming like Hall of Fame players, sure. Is it a rare card or is it for schmucks like you to buy?
The Chase Young card that I got is it actually has a foil stamp. So when you get a card that has a foil stamp,
like he's talking like an expert right now. Yeah.
I'm just letting you know. Listen, I'm letting you know the information that I get from other people. It shows you how many of that card was made.
How many?
So that one has only 125 of them made, which is still not that much. You know, it's a low amount. It's not. It's really not.
Okay.
It's really not. Hold on. Oh shit.
This guy's in trouble.
Guys. No, I don't know. Someone's at the door. Give me a second.
Oh, he ordered food. Didn't he say he ordered food?
Yeah, but I didn't get nobody rang my doorbell. You guys rang a doorbell or?
It's definitely the food.
What an asshole. What a fucking asshole he is.
I can't wait for the
description. Puppy.
I can't wait for the description of the episode to be like, Nick hates the Eagles. Stel orders food.
How much?
D looks up Nick Foles' dick.
Yeah, give me 5.
And more stuff.
I like the Rams +4. I think the Eagles are going to win, but I think just barely.
The Eagles aren't playing.
Seahawks, sorry.
Thank you. Take care. Sorry, guys.
Seahawks going to win by a field goal.
Nah, I think Seahawks are going to blow them out. I'm going to be quite honest.
I think Seahawks. I think the Seahawks cover. I mean, it's not that many points.
I think they're going to blow them out. Next, we got.
To be fair, the Rams quarterback actually first half was kind of rough. Second half, he was okay. He
wasn't that bad. But I just see Russell getting like.
Yeah, he'll make a couple of plays. He'll probably get to the cover.
Yeah. Next, we got Tampa in Washington. Not that there's any fans, but in Washington.
Tampa's been good lately too, at least offensively.
Speaking of Washington, I was like a schmuck. I was watching the Sunday night game, and the amount of times Al and Chris said Redskins was just crazy.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. Over.
Did they apologize or anything?
No, they just said something about. I guess they made a bet with somebody. He's like, "Oh, I owe this one a Bitcoin or some shit like that."
What?
Yeah. I don't know. It was weird. Fucking weird.
So wait,
moving on.
You don't know how to tell a story, bro. It's like
I don't. I'm really bad.
It's like a kid with Down syndrome trying to tell a story. That's what you are.
Okay, we're gonna have to
have to do with the fucking.
No, he said every time he says the word Redskins, he's got to pay somebody. That's what I just said. He owes somebody a Bitcoin. I don't know who. Go watch it on DVR.
I did notice at the end that Chris Collinsworth was so annoyed about. He seemed really annoyed about what Philly did. At the end, he was so annoyed. He was so pissed off at what he did. Because there's nothing other for him.
A lot of my friends back in New York are going to be mad.
Not only but he was annoyed too. And I'll tell you because Chris Collinsworth. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Pro Football Focus, the website.
No.
All right. So all right. When you see like the Sunday Night Football games and they give you the ratings of where they rank, those are PFF's ratings. That place, that spot became really, really big. Collinsworth was one of the very, very early investors in it. Like they grade players, they put grades on players, they grade players. It's a little controversial.
Don't tell D anything about grading players.
That's fine.
He thinks it's a fucking scam.
Anyway, regardless.
But this is like a stat thing. This isn't grading fucking cards.
Okay.
I do partially pay for subscription to their grades as well, just for the record.
Nice.
That's how he knows.
I do like. No, I did that before, because I follow them so much. Is when I started trying to like invest in stuff. Well, I invest whatever, but we put it together some money. I wouldn't swear by their grades for everything, but at the very least, I do like some of the things they do. Some of their advanced stats are cool. Anyway, Collinsworth was one of the first investors in it. He was really, 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 really high on it. It's actually based out of like London. A couple of guys out of London started doing it, but it's got a base in Cincinnati where Collinsworth played his career. Collinsworth, he bumps it on the air if you ever pay attention. Like he does talk about how highly rated some guys are, whatever the case is. So he does a lot of research every week for his games. Like you could tell whenever he does his games, like he's not half-assing it or mailing it in like Peterson. He's investing his time and doing research. So man, you're Chris Collinsworth. You invested a whole week to try to find out everything you can know about Philly, and these guys are rolling out like dead bodies and third string quarterbacks and this and that. And Collinsworth was so pissed off at the end. He said Redskins. He's like, whatever. He's like, I don't even care.
Collinsworth's such a bitch. It sounds like. I mean, I'm sure he knows the game.
He does. I actually like Collinsworth.
He was complaining about something too, like a few weeks back. Also, do you guys remember that? I remember it got a little bit of
negative.
It got a little bit of press. I don't remember what it was. He was complaining about some shit. And Al's a fucking degenerate gambler.
Yeah, he is a degenerate gambler. Al is a degenerate gambler.
I like when he alludes to things like
he talks about the spreads and stuff like that. This has to matter about.
Yeah. Like I remember one time somebody got a backdoor cover on I think it was like New England Pittsburgh game, and they scored a touchdown with like no time left. And he's like, that's gonna make some people happy.
Yeah. But Al definitely had a backdoor cover on that.
I feel like I never understood the whole reason for them to avoid it, because I feel like just because he talks about it doesn't mean that he's endorsing people do it. Like whether he talks about it or not, I'm still betting a game whether Al Mike tells me that they cover the spread or not. It's got nothing to do with it. Like,
I don't remember what we were watching, what sport it was, but they showed it. There was I forgot what it was. They show the odds of the game.
Yeah, that's going to become the norm.
They started doing that. The Knicks started doing that.
Yeah.
They
That's
started doing it
what
at halftime. That's probably what you're thinking of.
I feel like that's going to become the norm, man.
Listen, they're talking about
It
New
should
York
be.
legalizing it.
It should, you know what? Not for nothing. You know what else? There's two things that keep people watching football games when the games are already decided: fantasy and gambling.
Right.
So don't run from them, and they don't run from fantasy. They support fantasy a lot.
Well, now you see like fantasy, like DraftKings and FanDuel, the daily fantasy.
Right.
It's all being mixed together.
Why would you run from it? It's such a huge part of your business.
Right.
And you're not the one taking the bet.
with
What the
you.
fuck do you care? Like,
Also, when you see like the UK, Europe does it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's done everywhere else except for here in Vegas.
In Greece, you could go to the fucking the deli and put a bet in if you want.
Yeah, in UK, there's shops. They have like little shops you can go.
Right.
The upper.
Propo, yeah, exactly.
I don't know what it's called in the UK.
Yeah, right. It's whatever.
Costa, my friend Costa used to work at the upper back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did he lose a lot? Win a lot?
Was
he not allowed to?
You're not supposed to get high on your own supply.
Right. I made that mistake once, but that's besides the point.
Did you get high on glass?
No.
Glass is like meth.
I'm talking 17 years old, 18 years old.
Oh, okay.
What I'm trying to understand what you're talking about at all. You speaking fucking riddles.
Fuck off. All right. Next.
No, Bucks, we haven't guessed the line. My guess is Bucks minus 5.5. Probably going to be more than that. 7.5.
7.5. It's got to be at least
8.5.
Yeah, it's got to be even that. No, Washington hasn't been good either. They weren't even good against Philly. And Philly was playing 4 starters.
Over
on Bucks.
40.
Oh, and they're over.
4.5.
46.
45.
Ah, damn it.
I am taking the Washington football team.
Wow, what a dirtbag.
I'm not a dirtbag. I believe that they will cover and possibly win the game. That defense.
I can definitely see them cover the game.
Fuck out of
I can
Tom
definitely
Brady.
see them cover the game.
They will beat the fuck out of Tom Brady Saturday night.
Good.
Yeah.
I worry about the offense being able to put enough points.
Have you noticed that Washington against a mobile quarterback, they're not good?
I haven't.
But against somebody, I have. Giants.
He has definitely noticed that.
Are you just making that up because they smacked around Daniel Jones?
No, they didn't smack around Daniel Jones.
The Giants.
What are you talking about? Oh, against the mobile quarterback, they're not good.
Right. Against.
That's all you're basing it on.
Tom Brady. Yeah, Tom Brady's.
No, dude, you gotta find the winning edge, bro.
Good. Bucks are gonna win by 14.
Washington football team money line.
Yeah, that money line's probably nice. Probably what? Plus 280?
Plus 330.
Ooh, that's high.
Like it.
I think Bucks win the game. That's tough. I probably take the Bucks, even though I don't love taking that many points, but I feel like they could win the game like 27-17 or something like that. Which is
We'll see Saturday night. Good Saturday night game.
What'd you order, Phil?
I'm assuming Mike Evans is playing.
What'd you say?
Oh yeah, Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
If he doesn't play, I would take Washington for what it's worth.
What'd you order, Stel?
Thai food.
All right, let's get to the Sunday game. I don't want the food to get cold.
What? I haven't had Thai food in fucking
Boosh.
Since my Kubata left for Greece, actually.
Since Thailand. Let's go.
There's just cold food.
Sunday, 1:00, we got Baltimore in Tennessee.
Baltimore's hot.
Baltimore is hot, even though I fucking hate them. Tennessee's a little.
Baltimore has a revenge game narrative.
They do have a revenge game from last year.
It was kind of tough. I will go Baltimore minus 3.5.
2.5. Baltimore minus 2.5.
You guys are right in between. Minus 3.
I got a little ambitious with the half.
Same. I love Tennessee too. I fucking hate Baltimore.
3. I would take Baltimore.
48 under over.
50.
54.5.
It's gonna be high, yeah, because Tennessee gives up points in the score.
Bro, they blow. I mean, they give up a lot of points.
They give up a lot of points. They give up a lot of points.
Nick, is that your jerk off room?
Who?
Is that your jerk off room?
Where here? Babe, it's my apartment. Every room's a jerk off room.
No, I'm saying like that little room that you're in right now. Is that your beat off nook?
Not really.
Show us your beat off nook.
I'm not carrying the whole
mine.
Computer.
You talking about mine? Bro, I'm sitting in it. What do you mean?
The first night that I came here, I did it in every room to establish dominance.
Yeah, leave your mark. Makes sense.
It was really uncomfortable when there was other people.
Mine's here, the bed, and the toilet. I mean,
oh yeah, your brother's got jerk off nook.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, his kids' room.
They sleep there now. Yeah, so no more jerking off.
Next,
they're getting to they start judging.
Yeah, they're probably listening. Psych. We got Chicago and New Orleans, which honestly, I don't even know how the fuck Chicago made the playoffs.
They
fucking Bears
backed their ways in because Arizona lost. If Arizona wins, they're out. So, well, they went 8-8. Look, whatever. It sucks.
I'd rather see Arizona in there, right? Or Miami.
I mean, listen, I would have too, but honestly, Arizona didn't deserve to be in there.
Yeah, you're right. They fuck them.
I'm saying Saints minus 9.5.
Yeah, Saints 10 minus 10.
9.5. Good job, James. High five. High five, psych. Fuck out of here.
Over under.
48.
Yeah, 48 and a half, I guess, something like that.
47.5.
Ooh.
It's a tough line.
Guys, Saints all the way. I mean, I hope I don't jinx it, but Saints all the way.
Picking a lot of favors.
Alvin Kamara currently on COVID.
Right.
If the game was Saturday, he would not.
He wouldn't be able to play.
Because he's Sunday. If he passes all the tests until then, he can play.
So there's still a chance he doesn't play.
If he fails any test between now and then, he will not play.
Oh boy. I mean,
but I'm assuming he's been testing negative the whole time because otherwise they would have announced him out already. And we're on what, Tuesday? So I mean, he's basically got 4 more days of tests.
Saints.
Yeah, I go Saints. I don't think Drew Brees is gonna lose. I'm pretty sure Drew Brees is retiring. They kind of said the.
Who's the thrower?
Yeah, I
Chicago.
For Chicago,
Mitch.
Saints.
Yeah,
I think
I'm taking the Saints too.
And this is Breeze's retirement.
These are going to retire after the season. So
I mean, he got fucking lit up.
Last
he got lit up. He got lit up this year.
Yeah, he had a rough
I'd expect him. Yeah, that's why I think he's going to win the Super Bowl right before he retires.
He's not.
Last but not least, he's not.
No, he's not winning the Super Bowl.
You don't think so?
No.
Who you got? The Chiefs?
I don't think New Orleans would survive Green Bay regardless of what happens everywhere else. So I mean, I can't see New Orleans going into Green Bay.
You know what? I'm kind of mad I took the Saints.
Yeah, New Orleans at the Green Bay.
After I took the Saints, I was like, you know what? I absolutely love Rodgers and Green Bay. And I was kind of pissed I didn't take Green Bay.
Listen, here's the Saints. The Saints have a route to get in the Super Bowl. I'll tell you what it is. They got to beat Chicago, of course. Tampa Bay beats Washington. Tampa Bay goes to Green Bay and beats Green Bay. And New Orleans hosts Seattle, beats Seattle, gets to play Tampa Bay. They're not going to blow out Tampa Bay like they did last time, but they have a much better chance of beating Tampa Bay at home, to me, than they do of going into Green Bay and beating Aaron Rodgers.
So it's good. It's going to be a tough. It's going to be a tough.
That's their path.
Road.
Also, crazy part. Aaron Rodgers has played in, I believe, 4 NFC Championship games. I think it's 4. All 4 of them have been on the road.
Bless you, D. Bless you.
Thank you.
God bless. Gesundheit.
Yeah, all 4 of them have been on the road, which is kind of crazy if you really think about it.
Listen, he's good. He's a good
thrower of the ball.
He's a good thrower. Yeah.
He's a good thrower of the ball.
Aaron Rodgers is good.
What
a great
Aaron Rodgers is good.
Yeah.
That's a top 10 analysis. Listen, he's good.
Very accurate.
He's good.
Next.
Last but not least, Cleveland in Pittsburgh. Cleveland's
Ooh.
coach will not be coaching, right? Is that accurate? COVID?
Stefanski?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Did I not read right?
That
I
he's-
think you are right, actually, Stell.
I think I saw that today.
Let me check it.
Check that out. We got a new fucking encyclopedia, baby.
Good one.
I hate you. I really hate you.
Me?
Yeah. I'm actually gonna leave right now and come
Oh
there.
wow,
and
I
stab
didn't hear
you
that at
man.
all. Oh,
He
you're
is,
right.
right?
Good
You
old
gotta be
casino
short-handed.
style. You
In
mother.
my defense, I was very busy today. But yeah, looks like he's got the Rona. No,
Is there any chance anybody else has it?
So all right, I did hear today that the Browns had a breakout, but I didn't hear that Stefanski had it. Ooh, that's tough.
-9 Pittsburgh.
I don't know. Have the lines adjusted to that though?
I don't know.
I'll tell
I'm
you
saying
right now.
7.5 early.
I'll
But
let you
now-
know. I'll let you know if the lines have been adjusted. I'll let you know if they have been adjusted.
There must be for
Lines.
9 hours.
Lines. How the fuck do I see it? Opened. No, close. Come on, bro. Come on.
It's funny because you're fat.
Fuck off. All right. The lines have been adjusted.
They have been adjusted.
9.5.
Oof.
I mean, from what I see, the open to closing. Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Well, not closing.
they're not missing any
current.
players, which is, that's kind of a big part. I guess Pitt -7.
9.5.
6.
6?
6. It opened up at 3.5.
That's what I was going to say. The opening line couldn't have been that big. It was probably no more than,
Yeah.
than the home 3. So,
Yeah.
I mean, how much? You can't drop it more than 4 points.
Right. Honestly, I think everybody loves Pittsburgh. How can you not? Right?
I would have
They
liked
have
Pittsburgh
been
at
playing
3.
like shit, but
I like Pittsburgh before the COVID outbreak. I like Pittsburgh at 3. So now
Pittsburgh at 6.
at 6.
I like Cleveland. Even though last week, Sunday,
Pittsburgh by a touchdown.
Pittsburgh gave them a tough time, even without Big
With
Ben.
the backups. Cleveland
Right.
lost Olivier Vernon, former Giant, to torn Achilles this weekend. Yeah,
Really?
tough injury too.
Oof.
Yeah, it's a bad injury for him. That's gonna hurt his career too. I mean, whatever. He's 31, but it's not gonna be easy to get a job. That's the one thing I hate about the NFL.
Sure, he'll be okay.
Listen, bro, he
I
only
don't
made
know.
like $80 million with the Giants.
Only.
Oh, that's it?
He was a good player. He just was paid like a really, really good one. That was a problem.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like Cleveland, but I'm gonna go Cleveland.
Pittsburgh.
I like
I'm gonna go
Pittsburgh.
Cleveland. I did already put in my my weekend bets. Got
Smart.
them
Did you
early.
put him in before the outbreak?
Smart.
Yes, I put them in.
Did you get Cleveland at? Oh shit, that sucks. I'm not gonna help you.
What did I get?
Your clock is so fucking stupid.
2:30. Shut the fuck up, bro. I hate you, bro. I hate you. Did I? No, I got it current. Not really current.
Do you know
Well, I
what
took-
you bet? Do you even know?
No, I was trying to see what I had versus what it is. You fuck.
Like, unreal.
Okay? I took Tennessee money line, New Orleans money line, Pittsburgh money line, Buffalo money line, Seattle money line, Washington money line. 3 dimes to win.
28 million.
No,
It's only
You
one
picked
really
the
big vote on that
Washington football team money line?
100 dimes.
Not 100
No.
dimes.
No, it's 10 dimes.
What you bet 300 dimes to win 10 dimes?
I said 3 dimes. I didn't say 300.
Pretty sure he said 3 times.
Oh, I said 3 dimes. What's that? 300?
Some might
You win
call it
100,000.
No.
10,000.
10,000. That's it. And you have Washington in your fucking parlay.
Bro, Saints are minus 535. Like, you got heavy
You
favorites.
said you took
too.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I did take Pittsburgh.
I mean, you got a
The
good
money
line on
line.
that
I took
one,
the money line. I took
Yeah,
the
you got a
money.
good
No,
line.
I got them at minus 235. They're
That's not
currently
bad.
minus 2.
Oh, so that had to be adjusted.
Yeah, it was at 12 o'clock.
Oh, all right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing came out at 9 o'clock. Came out. All right.
Yeah, so it was adjusted.
Bro, it's like it's Tuesday.
Bills are minus 305. What do you mean? It's
Why,
Dude,
why are
you
you
gotta
putting
strike
bets in
while the iron's
from
hot.
because I want to put them in now. I want to listen. I hit on the Knicks yesterday. I wanted to put some stuff in before it gets lost. That's it. That's all.
Nice.
I want to make it to the weekend.
The best way to make it to the weekend with a budget is by having your budget pending for the weekend.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, it's not going to make it to Wednesday morning.
Right. This was good. I enjoyed it.
I did.
I kind of like this better. I'm going to be honest.
I love being able to do this stuff without wearing pants. Because when I do it in the studio, you guys yell at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's good. I mean, in person's better just because like you
Obviously,
get by a little
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
We are going to work on our video. We've been having some technical difficulties with everything. This will be the first video out.
I got your Christmas gift, D.
Oh, show me.
Same. I got the same exact one for you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Mine's in black, though.
I got you. I was going to get you another hat with red and white on it, but I didn't think you'd like it as much.
Really? What was it?
Which one?
No, you don't
I
know
get it.
MAGA hat.
Come on.
Oh,
MAGA hat.
I love Donald Trump.
Guys, check out
So orange.
Adults Only Media on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Check out the Daily Taco with my man D.
Is
We're
orange
starting
skins
soon.
offensive?
What?
Orange skins.
Orange skins?
No, they had to
No.
get rid of that.
Why would- I don't know.
Syracuse,
Check out the Daily
Syracuse used to
Taco.
be the
He did a good interview this weekend with New York State Senate, right?
State
Andrew
Senate.
Gennardis, Senator. Sorry, Andrew Gennardis. If you want to listen to him rant about politics,
Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way, guys.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
Even if you're not interested in the politics, that's fine.
just
If you like adults
subscribe.
only and what we do here, subscribe, rate it 5 stars on Apple Podcasts,
We
on
appreciate it.
Spotify. Do whatever you can to help us out because we're not asking for money yet.
Right. Yes.
We haven't lost that many bets yet.
No. Please click the like.
And thank you, of
You
course, for
can't
tuning
swipe
in.
up. You can't swipe up. There's no swiping up.
Bye.